wonder what wishes these villagers have made.
Hi y'all, I am back. So what we're gonna end up doing now is doing the DreamSnap. I want to get this done as soon as possible and look over all of the options. So we're gonna get rid of Mickey. We want Wally and we want Eve because they're very important to this. I'm trying to think what other characters I want. I'm not sure exactly. But right now, Eve and Wally are going to be the best option. Mickey needs to go. Sorry, Mickey. Gotta go away. Let's see if we can get rid of Mickey. I don't want Mickey here. How do I get him to leave? We can finish Aladdin later. Hi, Raven. How are you doing today? Sorry, I didn't see the chat. I was doing a silent stream for a little bit there. Maybe I have to bring Mickey over this way. Let's add Mickey here. If not, we're gonna have to banish him somewhere else. And let's go back to Ancient Island and look over. Okay, Mickey is gone. And we're going to change Wally's outfit back to his original outfit. Oh my gosh, where's Wally? We're gonna put him as regular Wally. Oh. I should have changed him first. Whoops. Alright, let's go back to Floating Island. Okay, here's Wally. And I got a little bear cub with me. And let's look at the DreamSnap. Okay, so the DreamSnap is eco-friendly fun. It's a harmonious day in an eco-friendly paradise. Create a sustainable valley with serene spots and mindful touches. Build a brighter, greener future just like Wally and Eve. So it doesn't say whether this needs to be indoor or outdoor, but I think this might be good. It was either this one or the bind, but I didn't want to do the bind. I really wanted this one, Tangled, because I think that would have been fun. But I don't know if I should have just gotten it, because it's not like you can see it beforehand. Then there you have the Forgotten, Sunlit Plateau, and these you need Dreamlight for. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that. And you have the Glittering Island, Mythopia, and Ever After. I really want the Tangled, I think, because it's like overrun with a lot of different, yeah, let's just do it, because I can always farm Mist, if anything. I just think this looks so cool. So let's bring Wally and Eve here. So we need Eve, and where's Wally? And there's Wally. And here they are. Perfect. And what I'm gonna do, I think we should do, is bring their houses here. This is Eve's ship. Let's place it here. And Wally's little truck. Where's his little truck? I think it'd be good to bring Peter Pan's hideout here. I don't know if that's gonna bring Peter Pan here. We'll figure it out, I guess. Where's Wally? Oh, here's Wally's truck. Okay. So we have that. And we have to make it eco-friendly. So let's look at the DreamSnaps. I got these just now. So I just love how this looks. Look at that. So cool. So we'll just try to incorporate that in. And then you have other swirling leaves too. I just think it's so cool to have those. Then we got butterflies that we can add in, which I definitely want to incorporate. Eco-friendly. Let's see. I don't know if any of these would be considered eco-friendly necessarily. I mean, the watering hole, definitely. We have these leaf piles. We could probably get more of them. Not really. I wouldn't really consider some of these to be eco-friendly. Hi, Raven. Yeah, thank you. Welcome back as well. I appreciate you coming back to stream. We can do a flower-filled cauldron. I like that. This one would have been cool, but it's indoors only. Let's see. I'm trying to do the DreamSnap. Oh, you're totally fine. Lurk all you want. I'm trying to do the DreamSnap, and I really don't have that many items. You're welcome. We could do the fire pit, I guess. I'm trying to just figure out what I could use for this DreamSnap. I really like the bed. We could definitely use the bed. That's definitely gonna work. Maybe a greenhouse bench. Let's see. We could use this. I think that works. We could use a large tub. Did you get to do the DreamSnap yet, Raven? I don't know if you played Disney Dreamlight Valley. Let's see. We have cooking. We have haystack. We can do haystacks. That works. What else? We have the mossy stone. We have the coconut item. So let's just drop these items here. Let's see. We have the trees that we could use. I wanted to do a web snared wood, but it has pumpkins on the bottom, and I don't want to have pumpkins on there. We could use a pedestal. I don't want it to be similar to what I did last week, because it seems some of the items are going into that direction. Some of these items, I don't know why they would be, how they would be considered eco-friendly. So I don't know. This is all eco-friendly items, so I don't get it. It doesn't seem eco-friendly to me at all. Well, some of them. We could use a muddy path. We could do maybe a hammock. That would work. Or 2. Or 3. Or 4. We could definitely use the yellow bike. I want it to be very green, but I know everybody's kind of doing that. We could do the leaf strewn path. Oh, my goal is just to kind of get out there, maybe eventually becoming a partner or getting monetized on YouTube. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, that's also okay. It's not that I didn't give it my best effort, you know? Let's see. You know what I wish they had as an item? Wally's little trash cube thing. I think that would have been so cute to have in there. I don't want a pile of socks. I just got a hammock. Pile of gifts. This Hercules statue. I want the alpine flower cart. I like that. We can do some barrel parts. I think that works. Because that gives this like dilapidated look. We can do some burlap sacks. I just like to bring all the items out that I want to use. But this is going to be very, very much daytime. So I want to make sure, I need to find where the sun is exactly. It's a lot of... We have the lamp, but I don't know if I want to use the lamp. We have the trellises. We could use the trellises. Because they look overrun, and I really like that look. So I want to make it that, like, the background is a lot of foliage, a lot of trees and stuff. So we'll probably start with that once I figure out where the sun is. We could use some tiki torches. Yeah, you know, you just have to do one thing at a time, you know, have to pace yourself. And that's what I plan on doing, is just pacing myself and not getting too much, you know, out of control. Let's grab an arch. You know what I should have grabbed? Well, I don't even know if I could have been able to place it in here, to be honest. Would have been Wally's little garden area. That would have been really cute. But I don't know if it would have worked. Pumpkin vine shelf. We could do a pumpkin collection. Eastman's potion. No, that's not gonna work. We could do a large pumpkin collection. I don't know how that necessarily would have helped, but there's this tree. We could take a look at it and see what it looks like. You have a stained glass frame house. We have some thorns. I think I have a lot of items. I didn't realize how much I had. You don't usually realize until you take all the stuff out. Let's see. We could use a rusted street lamp. Good. Let's see. I'm taking out so many things, and I usually don't even use all of it. There's a Winnie the Pooh tree. Oh, I might have to incorporate it in here, but I know it's like, everything is very green, but we need some contrast too. I got Ralph's bed, so maybe we could try that. That would be fun. And I have these butterflies that I'm going to incorporate too. Yeah, I didn't want it to be too complicated. I make all the items myself, so. We have pumpkin stack. We could use some pumpkin stacks. Yeah, it's not a Canva template. I made it myself. And then we have these trees, and we can try different trees, like maybe some darker trees in the background and then some lighter ones towards the front for like contrast and all that. So we'll try that. Okay, please save. Okay, thank goodness. All right, these leaves are so pretty, honestly. They really are. So the one thing that we have to figure out first is, oh, my outfit, right? Okay, so DreamSnaps. Eco-friendly fun. So we have the nefarious nature. Y'all, why this shirt won't come off? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, that's why. That's a coat. I just haven't gotten there yet, honestly. The original one was even more simple than the one that I have now. at some point I want to do kind of like almost like a screensaver. I don't know if that makes sense, where it's just me recording like, okay, let me give you an example. So let's pretend I'm going to take a picture, right? And I just have the screen, not like that, like this, right? And I'm going to do, I'll remove touch of magic snippets, speech bubbles, villagers can stay on, avatar will be off, hangout will be off, villagers will be, let's take that off. Villagers will be visible, critters will be visible, companions will be visible, and I would hide my screen and I would just have it record like this, and just whatever characters come in and out, I would just let them come in and out for like a minute or so and just put it on a loop. That's what I want to do, and just do like a little be right back, blah blah blah, something like that. Like, see how Wally's saying hi, the little bear is coming in. I want to do like an old school screensaver, kind of like that. I think that would be so fun. So let's check the time of day. I want to see where the sun is. So we could do it like this. Thank you. That's the idea that I had. I want midway. I like this time frame. I just have to figure out where the sun, I think the sun is all the way in the front. Where's the sun? Where's the sun? There's the sun. That's too dark though. So we have this time frame, which would make it really nice. See how the green is just green in back there? That's what I want. So a lot of sun in the front, and then a lot of green towards the back. So now that I know that, I'm gonna put all the greenery back there. So we're gonna start with some greenery and some trees and some foliage. That's what we're gonna start with. And we're gonna do some dark trees first. Let's see, how dark can we get? This is nice. But I want some dark trees. We have the tangled trees, and the tangled trees are honestly really good. I want to see the darkest trees that we have possible, or that are available. Now, something that I like to do, I think we might do the ancient trees, but something that I like to do, oh yeah, sure, you can suggest some stuff. I'm open to suggestions. So these are really dark, but what I like to do is I like to just look at the trees, and then if I like them, I put them on the side. So you see how they look like that? And I make a determination of what I would like in the background. You haven't done your DreamSnap yet, Sonic? When do you plan on doing it? I want to get it done today, because then I'm going to forget. But I like to look at the trees and determine what I like. And if I do like it, then I'll just hold X and duplicate the tree so that I could reuse it. And you can bring them pretty close together without them crashing. So I want to make just a really like a U kind of thing. So I want to make it kind of fit here first. And then, you know, try and fit as many of them as I can as a background. And we can even sneak in a few of these for color. Oop. For color. Right? But you see, now I'm going to move this out the way. Now you see kind of what it would look like. They aren't the same tree. They're kind of different. Oh, okay. Tomorrow you're still good, because you don't have to put it through till Wednesday anyway. So you definitely have some time left. Have you had any ideas for the DreamSnap? So now that I got the trees, a few of the trees that I like, just, you know, I want to get more contrasting trees. So let's try an ancient tree because it's kind of tall. And let's try and just fit it in there as best as possible. And this one's with flowers. And we could do one with flowers. And we could always just move one out of the way and just sneak it in there. And then plop them as close together as we want. And you have a nice contrast here. Or a dark area for the picture. See how dark it is? And then I can look at other trees too. So you have like this bamboo one is really tall. I didn't realize how tall it was. So I don't really like that so much. But the bamboo ones seem to be kind of tall. And I don't know if I want to use that. Okay, Raven says, so what if you, that screen and customize design it to your character sitting on a wooden bench when your stream is on? Be right back. Yeah, I could definitely do something like that. I think that's super cute. I wish, honestly, that we could have our characters kind of walk around and interact with the other Disney characters at like a be right back kind of thing, or like intro type thing. But for now, it's okay. But I like that idea. Be right back. It's just sitting on the chair. I like that. I think that's cute. I definitely do not like the bamboo. But the little trees, super cute. I like the little tree. And then you have this one. You kind of want to just squeeze it in as much as you can. And just fill in the little gaps. So you can do little other kinds of trees too. Like you have the birch, but the birch is kind of big. So you can do, instead of trees, you can do underbrush. And these have the smallerish kind of trees, but I don't want it to be too dark. I just want that first layer to be really dark. So that way it sets kind of the mood, the tempo kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense. You don't have any ideas yet, Sonic? It'll come to you eventually. I try to look at other people's items. Oh, I can't do this. To get an idea of what they're gonna be doing. See, like, I really like this, but I know that's not gonna work over here. So we're gonna just put that on the side. Yeah, but that's what I do. I kind of try to look at other people's stuff to get inspiration and then go from there. So a lot of this underbrush is just not doing it for me. So we're gonna stick to trees. We have the large honey glow tree, but I don't know if I would use that. That's kind of big. We have a beech tree. Ash tree is here too, which would be really nice, I think, for just adding a little splash of color right in the middle. I like that. If you like, I'm a custom artist. Oh, that's nice. That's cool, Raven. Forked birch tree. We can do one of these. I think that would fit perfectly. Let's see. I just don't want it to be too orange because I do want the theme to be more green. So let's see. There's this. I don't like that. You have the tree clusters from Wish Blossom, but that's too much snow. I'm okay. I don't want that much snow. You have the mini Mythopia, large Mythopia. See, that looks nice. I just want it to be very green. That's what I'm looking for. A really, really green set of trees. It's like you have, this is nice, I think. You could start bringing these in. Yeah, you can reach out to me on Discord. Let's see. There's a small. So let's do that. These are huge. Oh my gosh. Look at this, how huge this is. So pretty though. The small twisting tree. Okay. And what I want to do also is I want to grab some light items. So let's go to lighting. And I want to grab, I know that we don't really use candles and stuff like that, but I want to have these items. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's do some green light. So we're going to just try and squeeze it in somewhere here. Just to allow for some green to pop through. I should have honestly put this first, but it's okay. So we got some green in there. Let's see if we can sneak a little bit of yellow. There we go. Yeah, my name on there is just Mrs. Charlie Black. So you can definitely find me like that there. The rest of these lights are indoor only. So now that we have pretty much a good idea here, let's save this. And let's come over here and look at how it's gonna look. So this is what it will look like. We could probably come a little bit further up. Yeah, like right here. We have our little fun pally pal over there. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my gosh. So cute. That would be fun if it was Belle. Oh my gosh. The bear is adorable. Oh my goodness. I literally cannot. Oh my gosh. It's so adorable. I'm so glad I got the bear. Anyway. Let's go back to that time of day. And see how the light comes through. And there are dark areas, but it just works. To me it does. And then we can just put the focus. We could put the focus blurry. See, if it was night, see how the green just comes through and the lighting? That would have been so cool to do it like that. But I don't have enough lighting. That would have been fun. I wish the light stood on, even during the day. We'll see what I could do with it. Maybe I could do... See, if I did it like this, the light would have to be somewhere else. Because it's too dark. But I love how the light looks in the background. I wish I could have kept it like this. But it's just too dark. Maybe like that. It's still really dark, honestly. I'm just so in love with it. I really like it. I wish the light stood on. Let me see if I could actually sneak back there and just turn the light on. Here's one. No, I can't. It won't let me. What is happening here? Yeah, I can't sneak back there. It won't let me. I would have to move the items, and I don't want to do that. I can't even get to this one. You know what's crazy is technically I should be able to get back there, but it won't let me. Literally right there. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm gonna set a marker though. I need some kind of a marker. I think I might take this and just set exactly where I want to stand. so I have a good idea of where I want to stand. So we're gonna put that there. We have Wally's truck, which we can kind of, let's see where we can put it. I want to get it as close as possible. So like that, Wally's truck can be there. We can put the flowers right next to Wally's truck. Let's see. We can do that. We can do a bike right there. This is why I like to grab a bunch of different things and just plop them down and just have a good time decorating and doing all of that. Because you should have fun with this, you know? Let's see. Put a barrel there. We could put some barrels. Let's see. We'll figure out where the other barrels will go. I could put the light here. Or no, I'll put the light over here. To maybe give a little, just a little something on the side. We'll see how it looks. If I don't like it, then I'll take it out. Let's see. I have a lot of items here. We can do the tree hut. Do that there. On the side, make like a little campfire. Okay. I'll be here decorating. We can put some burlap sacks down. Let's see, what else do we have? We have Peter Pan's house, but I think it might be a little too much. That would have been cool to have in there and incorporate, but I think it might be too much. Let's see. We could put some hay. We'll put some pumpkin stacks. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else I should put. I could put one of these mossy things in here. I don't know what to put over here though. Let's move this. Put this there instead. And then put the hay here. Oh, I said I liked that. I remember that. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, we can put this over here. We can take the leaves, and I want to put the leaves like here. Ooh. Like there. I think would be nice. And then we'll put one back here. And another one here. And we need some more trees, I think, and like foliage. So let's look at some more. I know I didn't like the underbrush. I really didn't like it. But we have little, like... Come on. Thank you. Come on. We have that. I really like the way it looks, honestly. We need the butterflies. Oh, well. We have this too, but I don't think that works. Because it should be very green. That's how it should look. Let's grab the butterflies and see about putting the butterflies in certain areas. So we can do here. I like to just rotate them around. So that way you get many different kind of variations of it. Let's do blue. There's so much happening in this. Let's see, what other plants can we put in here? I wish I had flowers. But I don't really have much flowers for some reason. I could probably grab them from my inventory, because my pets have been picking up some flowers. Let's see. Yeah, let's do some flowers. Look at this! This looks so cool! Okay, and let's go ahead and drop some flowers down. Just gonna go crazy with it. The crazier, the better. It's gonna be fun to have to pick up. Oh, I can't drop anymore? Thank you, Wally. Oh, Wally showing me his plant. Okay, let's drop some more flowers. Drop. Drop. We can split up these sticks. Drop some sticks. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wally's having a good time. Where's Eve? Okay, so we got this going on, which is crazy. We're gonna add in the little pumpkins. I think over here. So I like to overly decorate just in case I need it for something. So it's my it's my favorite thing to over decorate. Because my thing is like, if I can't get everything in one area, that's fine. So long as I have the majority of things going on here. And there is a lot of stuff going on. Which I think is super pretty. Now, I have to look at what my outfit's gonna look like. I still haven't done that. So let's look at wardrobe. And I could wear a costume. There is this costume. But everybody is likely gonna do this costume. They did it last time for the last DreamSnap. So I don't want to do the same costume. There's flowers everywhere, I said. Yeah, I have a lot of flowers everywhere. I like the flowers. Are the flowers too much? I don't know. Do you think the flowers are too much? I like them. I know it's like crazy over the top. We have this shirt. I know it's nefarious, but it looks kind of cool. Let's see. There's not really, I don't have very much. Let's look at dresses. We have this. I don't think that's gonna work though. We have the mythic. Oh, okay. Thank you. We have the mythic, or we could do the toga. I think the mythic looks pretty cool. I think that looks fun. We have the green witch dress. I could totally do that. Or the villainous elegance. No, I like the witch dress. Let me look for... Oop, I spelled it wrong. Let's just do everything. Yes, I have the whole set. We'll do that. With the bear, I think looks super cute. Let's change the glasses. Let me go back. No, let's reset, thank you. Let's do the glasses, and let's change the glasses to something else. We could do rounded. I think rounded looks super fun. For hands we already did. Back bling, do we have a back bling? We could do like a fairy. I think that looks super pretty. Or we could do like a little backpack, but you wouldn't be able to see it. I like the fairy thing. I like the wings, honestly. The wings are pretty. We have these wings, but I like these. What about the ancient glass? No, let's keep these. We could do a mask, but I don't know if that would necessarily work. I don't understand how the teeth are a mask. We have the hat. We can do... Can we do a necklace? We could. Do one of these. Or the green boa. I think that works. It's a lot of green, but that's what I heard when I read the thing. It's like green, 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 you know? Do the lush green. I think we're good, honestly. And the hair is herring. Like, the hair looks real good, in my opinion. We're going to do Medusa hair? No. I don't want to. We could do the flower hair, but I think that might be too much. You can't really see it anyway. But I always go back to my tried and true Ariel Little Mermaid hairstyle. But I think we're going to keep this. I think that's it. And let's get set up for this DreamSnap. Now, Wally and Eve are standing there, which is great. And this is where the picture is going to be. So, like this. I think I might have to move the swirls out of the way. They're kind of like overpowering everything. Maybe I need to move forward a bit. Like here. Or back. I don't know. Wally is having a grand old time. And we can have our little companion bear. Wally is having such a good time. He is just vibing with Eve. It's so cute. So I could do it like this. Let's see what it kind of looks like at the time of day that I wanted. I have to get rid of the speech bubbles. Yeah. So this is kind of what it would look like. There's still kind of empty space. There's so much going on. I think it's so pretty though. It's so pretty to me. I could do it more this way. I think the leaves, I'm gonna have to move them because it's kind of overpowering the shot. These, we could keep them over to the side maybe. I think that'll work better instead of keeping them in the middle of the shot. And I think I need a light source of some kind in the front. So let's look at everything I have. These are all indoor items. Yeah, these are all indoor items. I wanted to do a dirt path, but I don't think I can. I don't want to do that now. We could do a little picket fence, but that's okay. I have the trellis, but the trellis doesn't have light. I need some kind of light source. This is a chandelier. Why is that? Okay. I guess that must be a mistake or something. We have the torches, but I don't know if that's gonna help. I don't know what I'm doing. We could do the Bayou Fireflies. Just for funsies, you know? Not overpower it though, because there's already a lot going on. Honestly, I don't want to mess with it anymore than I already have, because it's so, like, it's a lot, but it's really pretty in my opinion. So maybe I just gotta come in more. Let's change the time of day. Let's keep the focus blurry. No, I want the focus. I want it blurry in the background. There's so many pretty things happening. We need to get rid of no snippets, no speech bubbles. I want the critters and all that stuff. Let's mess with the well, actually, I have the time of day. So I could, let's see what it looks like. So do you like it like this, or the time of day that I put like that? Let's bump up the saturation a bit. Let's bring the brightness up a bit. Can add a little vignette or elevation. That's the colors. Let's add a little bit of highlight. Oh, don't want to mess with the shadows. See that? That was crazy. Nope, too much. We'll leave the shadows alone. Let's see what the lighting looks like. My character's fine. I think it's so pretty, in my opinion. Will it get me 4K? That's a different story. I don't know if that's gonna happen. But let's grab our little buddy. Our companion. Yay, Wally! Oh wait, I thought I got rid of speech bubbles. Thank you. And how do I want the bear to be? Let's see what that looks like. I think it's so pretty. It's a lot, but it's really pretty. It's very green, and there's a lot of... well, actually, it's not very green anymore. It's all the flowers. But it is kind of fun. I want Wally to show off his... let's see if I press activate. Will that do anything? I don't even know what this does. Let's see what other poses they do. Yeah, they do that. I like this, with them looking off. I want Wally to show his little... his plant. And Eve is just kind of like... standing there. She's not doing anything at all. But Wally is so excited to be here, it seems like. Oh, you can add the villagers? Oh, wait. What do you do with this? Oh, nothing. Okay. I wish I could have brought more critters, but I like it. I think it's pretty. Wally, do your thing, buddy. Can I do this? Hold on. I love the colors. I would just have to change the character's lighting. No, it's not good. Her face is so dark. So I want the light to come from the other side. But she has a hat on, so... I want the bear to look around. I think that looks so cute. No, that's not what I want. Let's see. We could do that, or this one. I have Wally in the shot. It says... what? Wally is right there. It's telling me... is it really telling me Wally's not in the shot? Are you serious? DreamSnaps. Oh, I need a Wally item? Okay. I thought I had one. Let's see. Wally. I could have sworn I had a Wally item in here. Well, I guess we'll just put his little cooler. There. We'll put a cooler in there. There's the Wally item. Even though it doesn't make any sense. Let me go here instead. Let's grab my buddy. Wally is so excited. Let's turn off speech bubbles. the lighting. Pause it there. Let's go back to time of day. I really like this. It's just so dark. No speech bubbles. I love this because they're interacting together in the background. So we're going to save that. We're going to submit this one and we'll take another one. So this is our DreamSnap. We'll do another one. So I want to get the bear looking a little differently. Yeah, I like that better. But look at them, they're so adorable. Oh my gosh, y'all. I love this. There's so much going on, but it's so fun. Let's bump up the colors a bit. Look how cute they are in the background. No, let's bring it back here and we'll delay the focus. There we go. I love them. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I think this is our DreamSnap of the week. There's so much going on. There's a lot of darkness, but I just love the vibe. I love the vibe. I love the leaves. I think that did it justice. And I love how Eve and Wally are interacting. It's so cute. I have to submit this one. And then let's do one with just lighting and we can save it to our gallery to go back to if we want. Because I love the lighting too. Okay, let's save this to my gallery and determine which one will replace that one. Because I don't need it anymore. I think it's so cute. And I need to do another one dark. I forgot. Yeah, right there. I just love it. It's so adorable. I love how he's looking at her. It's so cute. Okay. Look how Wally's looking at her. I cannot. Can I get away with one of these? Let's see. I hate using these because it annoys me so much. Nope. Yeah, there you go. Let's try and get one. No, the butterfly got in the way. Nope, butterfly. There we go. I think this one is the best one. We're gonna save it to gallery. So out of the three, y'all, I'm gonna go into my gallery so y'all can see which one do you think is the best. I think this one was the best out of all of them. I would want to change the focus. I can't. It won't let me. But I think this is the best one. Let's see it in the light. Should I do it with the light? Let's do one with the light. Y'all, I can't make no decisions, please. Let's save it to the gallery. I might have to save over my Winnie the Pooh. Or I could save over my Christmas one. Yes, I know my gallery is full. Let's see. Let's try it. I think it's so cute. Okay, so I definitely have to figure out. I'll save over this one because the butterfly was in the way. I think this is it. I have to pick out of the four, but I think it was either this one or the dark one that was the best, honestly. I really like them a lot. And I love how Wally is just looking at Eve. It's so cute. I did not expect him to do that. Anyway, that is our DreamSnap. So we got that all done. Thank you for joining me on that, on this journey, this DreamSnap journey. Look at Eve is like, oh, okay, we're done here now. Let's go. All right, so I'm gonna go back to no chat, just complete farming for time bending to try and get Aladdin closer to level 10. That is the plan. That's the idea, to get him there. So that way I could do his quests and get the storage item that I have been waiting for. The best one, apparently, from my understanding. So I will be right back and I will continue the mist farming.